Welcome to Southwest Desert, where adventure meets the arid beauty of the American Southwest. Join us as we explore the rugged landscapes, uncover hidden historical gems, and dive deep into the rich legends and culture of this iconic region. Subscribe now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our latest desert adventures. Please leave a like or comment. This is very helpful. Let's journey together into the heart of the Southwest Desert. Picture this. You're a Missouri farmer in 1833, standing at a river landing in the dead of night. You've just kidnapped a free black man, chained him up, and you're waiting for a steamboat to sell him into slavery for $1,200. Suddenly, the entire sky explodes into flames. Thousands of meteors streak across the heavens like divine artillery. The woods around you appear to be burning. And in that moment of cosmic terror, you're absolutely convinced that Judgment Day has arrived, and God has caught you red-handed. What do? Welcome to Southwest Desert, where we explore one of the most extraordinary nights in American history, and how celestial phenomena shaped human destiny along the legendary Santa Fe Trail. The year is 1858, and David Kellogg sits by his campfire on Cottonwood Creek in eastern Kansas. Above him stretches an infinite canvas of stars. For travelers on the western trails, this dark bowl of sky served as both ceiling and entertainment. But on this September night, nature was putting on a spectacular show. He writes by flickering firelight. The comet has been very brilliant for the last 2 evenings. It stretches clear across the western sky. The night watch passes quickly by as we gaze at the flaming wonder in the heavens. What Kellogg witnessed was Donati's comet, blazing across America with a brilliant light with a prodigious tail curved like a scimitar. But this peaceful stargazing was just one moment in a decades-long drama where the heavens themselves became characters in the great American story of westward expansion. To understand why these celestial events held such power, we need to step into the 19th century mindset. This was an era when astronomy was shrouded in mystery and superstition. People believed comets radiated heat that changed Earth's climate, caused deadly epidemics, or, most terrifyingly, were divine warnings of impending disasters sent as punishment for human sins. Imagine living where a streak of light across the sky could signal the end of everything you knew. The Santa Fe Trail, that great highway of commerce stretching from Missouri to New Mexico, became a front-row seat to some of the most dramatic astronomical events in recorded history. Our story begins in 1825, when Biela's comet first appeared above the newly opened Santa Fe Trail. This celestial wanderer followed a 7-year orbit, returning to terrify and fascinate Americans. But Biela's 1832 return truly captured public imagination and terror. Astronomers calculated the comet would pass closer to Earth than ever recorded. Panic spread through frontier communities as people prepared for collision or catastrophe. When Biela returned in 1839, it passed so close to the sun it became invisible. The answer to its disappearance came in 1846, when an astronomer witnessed something unprecedented. Biela's comet had split completely in two, fracturing into twin objects never seen again. It was as if the heavens were announcing that the old world was breaking apart. But these were merely previews for the cosmic spectacular that arrived in 1843. The Great Comet was unlike anything anyone had seen. Its tail measured 123 million miles in length. First spotted March 3rd, this cosmic leviathan was so brilliant it remained visible in broad daylight, streaming across the sky like a second sun. And it appeared to be heading straight for Earth. Reverend William Miller seized upon the comet as proof that end times were at hand. His followers prepared for world destruction, selling possessions and gathering on hilltops to await divine judgment. But trail chronicler Josiah Gregg, a man of science, armed himself with spyglass, sextant, and compass to track the comet's progress with mathematical precision. Night after night, he charted its path, refusing to let superstition cloud his observations. Gregg published his findings in the Arkansas Intelligencer, noting that the ignorant and superstitious attributed the extraordinary cold season we have had to the comet's arrival. Most people, including Kiowa people that David Kellogg encountered in western Kansas, believed comets brought harsh weather. Here was a celestial phenomenon crossing all cultural boundaries, inspiring the same mixture of awe and terror in Native American tribes as in European American settlers. But the most extraordinary celestial event was yet to come. November 12, 1833. The night the stars fell. 16-year-old Richard Smith Elliott was attending an apple butter party on a Missouri farm when the sky exploded. Years later, he would march with General Kearny to conquer Santa Fe, but on this night, he was just a terrified teenager watching apparent world's end. Thousands of stars, Elliott wrote, were apparently darting towards the earth. We were all badly scared. The world seemed doomed. The American Journal of Science described the Leonid meteor shower as fireworks of the most imposing grandeur, covering the entire vault of heaven with myriads of fireballs resembling skyrockets. At the eastern trail end in Independence, Missouri, residents interpreted the cosmic fireworks as divine punishment for persecuting Mormon settlers. 1,500 miles away in Santa Fe, Mexican residents experienced their own panic. Different cultures, different languages, but the same primal response to a universe suddenly gone mad. At Bent's Fort, trader William Bent and companions watched from adobe walls. But they weren't alone. Camped nearby were Southern Cheyenne, including family of Owl Woman, William Bent's Native American wife. Their reaction would become legend, passed down through generations. George Bent, William's half-Cheyenne son, later recounted, "The great meteor shower arrived in November and all the Indians thought the world was coming to an end. The dogs collected in bands and howled like wolves. The women and children wailed, and the warriors mounted their war horses and rode about singing their death songs. Imagine it. In Great Plains darkness, with meteors streaking overhead like angry gods' arrows, Cheyenne warriors rode in circles, chanting death songs as they prepared to meet fate with dignity. Dogs howled in supernatural terror while families huddled together, convinced existence was ending. The Cheyenne forever called this the night the stars fell. Author David Lavender used that haunting phrase as a chapter title in his classic Bent's Fort. Some moments transcend individual experience and become legend. But the most remarkable story was yet to unfold in central Missouri. Remember our opening scene? Those Missouri farmers at the river landing with their kidnapped victim, waiting for a steamboat to carry a free black man into slavery. As the meteor shower peaked, the entire landscape seemed to burst into flames. Trees, water, sky, everything appeared burning in cosmic fire. In that moment of celestial terror, the farmers were convinced Judgment Day had arrived. They had been caught stealing another human being's freedom for profit. Fear of divine retribution overwhelmed greed. They tore chains from their captive's body and sent him fleeing into the night, choosing souls over $1,200 in blood money. By morning, when the planet remained intact and farmers realized they'd been tricked by a meteor shower, they regretted their lost profit. Meanwhile, their former captive had vanished into legend. Reports suggest the liberated man fled southwest along the Santa Fe Trail, possibly becoming the first black person to travel that historic route. He supposedly married a Mexican woman and eventually became wealthy, building a new life where the trail ended. Unfortunately, his name was never recorded, leaving him as one of history's anonymous heroes. Think about the cosmic irony. A celestial event that Native Americans interpreted as world's end became one man's pathway to freedom and fortune. The same falling stars that terrified warriors into singing death songs liberated a stranger from chains. These stories reveal something profound about 19th century America. In an age before electric lights, before space telescopes, before scientific understanding of comets and meteors, the night sky held powers we can barely imagine today. A streak of light could change a life's course. A comet's tail could inspire religious revivals or scientific breakthroughs. A meteor shower could free a slave or send warriors riding in circles, singing to their gods. The Santa Fe Trail served as more than a highway for commerce and conquest. It was a stage where cosmic drama and human drama intersected, where the vast American landscape provided canvas for both earthly ambitions and celestial wonders. Join my Patreon community and discover my art print products on my website in the links provided in my description and link above. Also, if you would like a particular image from my videos, give the timestamp for image, and I will upload it to my website and Patreon. Thank you for joining your desert frontiersman Alan for another Southwest story. Check out my large catalog of Southwest videos and playlists on historical tales, legends, lost gold stories, and adult bedtime stories. If you like a certain image from my videos, tell me in comments and give timestamp. Happy trails! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more great content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.